Hey everyone, so this would be a comparison between the Marineland Nook 3 gallons, and the Top Fin Ease, which is also 3 gallons there. So dimension wise, well first let me say that the Nook 3 you can find on Amazon. I'm sure you can find it at other places as well. The Top Fin Ease, they don't even have on PetSmart's website, and PetSmart makes Top Fin. They don't even have it on their website at all right now. They only have 2 of the Betaflow tanks on their website, and this is not one of the ones that they have on there. So dimension wise, I got the Nook 3's dimensions off of Amazon.com, but the Top Fin Ease I did myself, so it'll be a little bit off, but it's just kind of how it is, because you cannot find really any information on the Top Fin Ease except for a few videos, some of which are of course mine. So here we go. And I think I also threw away the box, so I don't have that anymore to go off of. So dimension wise, we'll start with the Nook 3, which is over here. That is the black topped one. It is 14.6 inches long, so long, by 8.8 inches wide, and 11.2 inches tall. Compare that to the Top Fin Ease, which is about 14 inches long, by about 6.5 inches wide, and about 9 inches tall. They are both supposed to be 3 gallons. Again, the Top Fin Ease is a little bit off. That's just because I'm not doing exact measurements. Just kind of rounded it to the closest half of an inch or so, so to speak. So again, the dimensions are a little bit off on the Ease, but the Nook 3 should be pretty much exact because that's coming off of Amazon's website. The Nook 3 is made of plastic. It is not glass, whereas the Ease is actually glass, except for, of course, the top and the bottom here, of course. Yeah, so that part's plastic, but this is actually glass tank. So, and then the Ease it's a rectangular, so it's just your normal shape for the most part. But it's very nice looking, it's pretty elegant, especially as the entire package. And it does have this fake wood look, but again, that's just plastic, but it looks actually rather nice. And hopefully you guys can see, or should be able to see at least the bottom of it. It has a white filter on there as well, which just adds to the look. It's a very elegant looking tank. Marineland Nook 3, I wouldn't say is bad looking either, but this again is plastic, which also means there's no silicone here, since they can actually curve the plastic easier than they can glass. So there's no silicone on it. The front of it's actually a little bit curved as well, so it's not just pure rectangular, and it kind of slinks backwards a little bit as well. So the length dimensions, I don't know if they go off of, I'm gonna guess they go from here to here, not the back, because again the back is just a little bit more narrow than the front is. It kind of curves upward. And both of these are very nice looking tanks. And then you also have the black top here. And just to give a better aerial view of the tops here. So again, this is the Marineland Nook. So you have this nice cutout here for feeding. There's no flap, so you don't have to push it down like you do this one. Not that it's very annoying to do, but it's just nice and open. And you also have a couple of cutouts here for cords. And then you have the internal filter, which we'll get to in a little bit here as well. Where this one's kind of all nice and closed off, which actually might look a little bit sleeker. And then you do have a little flap here. Then you do have this little bump, which is for where the filter is. And again, you do have the nice white filter. And give you guys a bit of a front view. So again, that one I have black sand in, whereas the Marineland Nook, I just have I call it natural looking gravel. So again, both of these are very nice looking tanks. Alright, then both of them do have the internal filters, so neither of them are hang-on backs, but the way they do the filters, again, we'll get to in a little bit here, is a little bit different. They look a little bit different from each other. They both have LED lights. I'll show off in just a moment here. So both of them do have LED lights, but they do them, again, a little bit different from each other. Price-wise, on Amazon, the Nook 3 is about $41 and some change. The top fin, sorry guys, I can't remember exactly how much it is. Again, can't find anything on it online. I want to say it was around 30 to 40 bucks as well. So they're pretty similar, close in price. I believe the Marineland is a little bit more, but not by much. And again, you are getting both 3 gallons on either of these. Alright, so let's look at the filter and the lights here. So this is the Marineland Nook. See, it just has one strip. And I believe it has 6 little LEDs in that one little strip, though. Kind of hard to count with them on, kind of blinding. But yeah, just that one nice little strip, and it does a good job. It does brighten up the tank quite a bit here. It does a very good job. Then here is the E's, and as you can see, this does it quite a bit different. So it has just 3, but they're kind of bigger LEDs, and they're spread out a lot more. And again, does a very good job at brightening up the tank. So again, I mean, I wouldn't really say one is better than the other. One thing to note though is this one is a little bit more white of LEDs. These are a little bit more yellow, but you can't really tell much of a difference. Again, both are very nice looking. And let's talk about the filters here. So this actually has good sized filter cartridge, which I need to clean. You see, it's actually pretty dang big. Look how big that is. So that has the filter floss, and it has the charcoal in it. There is really no biological, at least not in the front. The back probably does some biological as well, but there's no like specific media for biological or something like that. It is adjustable as well. There is a little slider on it that you can move up and down to adjust how fast the water comes out. And it does a good job, as you saw in there. Even I don't have it on a very high flow rate, but it still does a good job. As you saw on the cartridge, it's pretty dirty, and I actually do need to clean that. Yeah, it doesn't disturb the water too much, just a little bit there, just enough to make it to where you don't get that film on the top. And then here is the E's. So again, it is also, it's kind of like a weird, it almost looks like a hang-on back, but it's actually, of course, an internal, since it's inside the tank itself, not hanging on the back. But to me, this one looks nicer. It looks better than just the weird Marineland that's just kind of big and bulky hanging there. It kind of sits in there nice. It goes very well with the overall look of the tank. Again, Marineland isn't bad, but I think I do like this one a bit better. This does have a smaller cartridge though, but you can see it still does a good job. It is, again, also adjustable. You can adjust it on the pump itself, which you can just slide this thing up and the pump will come right out. There we go, better picture. So it's interesting. Again, you can adjust it, and you can see here there's really there's a little bit of a film, but again, you can adjust it higher if you wanted to. But even at this low rate, again, it does a good job at keeping the tank clean. One more thing I want to talk about is for a heater. So both these tanks I do have heaters in, and there is of course enough room, being 3 gallons, to have a heater. See, this one's just down there. And then on the Marineland, I actually stuck it right next to the filter as well. So both of these do have enough room for a heater, as that is of course important for a beta. Yeah, so both of these tanks are nice. If I had to choose just one of them, I do like the Marineland, but I probably would actually go with the top fin E's. I just think it looks a little bit more elegant. And as you can see, I also have it on wood myself, so it looks a little bit nicer, I think, with that wood-like plastic, wood-looking plastic top and bottom there. But again, Marineland Nook is not a bad tank whatsoever. And it's Marineland, so it's a very good brand. Top Fin is made for PetSmart. So Marineland might be a little bit more of a name to it than Top Fin does, at least right now. But I mean, I would recommend both these tanks. I've had no issues with either of them so far. I've had the Marineland Nook a lot longer than the E's, but of all the other Top Fin tanks I've had, I've never had any issues. So again, I'd recommend both of these, but if I had to choose one over the other one, I would go with the Top Fin E's, just because I think it looks a little bit nicer. And I also like the glass over the plastic, just doesn't scratch as easy. So, Hey guys, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys have yourself a good one. See y'all next time. Goodbye.